Hey everybody, Tim Miller here, and I'm bringing you a new video of Black Ops 2 gameplay. But we're going to be talking about something, you may see it in the title. We're going to be talking about the Game of the Year, what I think Game of the Year will probably be. And Game of the Year, I think there's no question for sure. Whoops, that's unprofessional. Let's mute that. Alright. I think Game of the Year definitely, there's no doubt that Last of Us is definitely Game of the Year. There's no doubt that that'd be Game of the Year, just because of how good it's been, and if you played it, you've certainly seen how good it is. And even if you don't know what Last of Us is, you can go look at YouTube videos. I know a really good Let's Play that someone's doing, and it's a really good game, and even watching the Let's Plays, you can see how emotional you get and attached to Ellie. If you don't know who Ellie is, watch some videos about it. But that's definitely a Game of the Year, I think. Another Game of the Year would be probably Metro Last Light. That was a very good. That was very good. I personally played that one, and I played that when it first came out. And I didn't play the first Metro, but playing that game made me want to go and play Metro, the first one, because Last Light was just so fun. And if you haven't played a Metro game, you might want to start with Last Light. I know you probably don't want to jump into a second game. You don't like jumping into second games. I know I like that. I don't like jumping into a sequel to a game, but I did. And it turned out to make me want to play the first one. And that's what happened. I played the first one, and I had a blast with it. And that's really what a Game of the Year is, right? It just makes you want to play the game and have a fun time doing it. And I mean, even for instance, another one would be BioShock. I played that. I didn't play the whole thing. I played a demo of it at GameStop one day, and it made me. I didn't have enough money, and I was going to look for a game, and they had the demo set up for BioShock, the brand new and Infinite, and it made me want to play the other one. So I went and got BioShock 1 and 2 and played those. Wasn't a big fan of BioShock 1. I know a lot of people like it. I wasn't. But it is a good game. I just couldn't get into it. I felt the controls were too slow and clunky. But the second one, I had a lot of fun with playing that one, which is another reason why I think BioShock Infinite, I'm getting off subject here, but BioShock Infinite should be a Game of the Year because of that. But, I mean, even though if my top 3 Game of the Years are those 3, I think Last of Us takes all of them. It's just a fun game, and it makes me want to go buy a PlayStation 3 just to play Last of Us. That's how fun it is. And then, so, you know, it's a fun game. You should play it. You should go to some videos. I probably won't do that, actually. Never mind. I'm just going to just say, what the fuck was that? But I might, I'm going to talk about this some more. Last of Us is just such a fun game, and I may be on Last of Us dick right now, but it's just the funnest game with Joel and Ellie. Even Tess. You know what I'm talking about. Just a really fun game, which definitely will probably win Game of the Year, in my opinion. And I don't think anybody will really argue that it won't win Game of the Year. Now, I think we should move on to Xbox Live Arcade games, because Xbox Live Arcade games are, I don't know what to say. They're not really high up standard games. Like, they're not held to a high standard of a game. They're not going to be held to like Naughty Dog doing Uncharted and Naughty Dog doing Last of Us now. They're not held to those kind of standards. They're, a little under. But they're fun games still, even Xbox Live Arcade of the Year, I guess what it's called. Definitely, if I gotta say any games for those, I would think State of Decay would be the best. I think that's really the only fun one I've had playing. I think a really fun arcade game that everyone's had fun playing. I've only heard good things about it. There are some graphical issues. There are some issues with the story, I think, a little bit here and there. But you gotta expect that with an arcade game. Just simply because it's an arcade game, you know. It's not high up. It's not Infinity Ward making Call of Duty. It's not Treyarch making games. It's not 2K making games. You know, it's not EA making a game like Battlefield. You can't really expect it to be high up on the because the company, I don't even know who the fuck made it. I'm trying to think right now who the hell made State of Decay, and they don't have enough money, because I don't even know who they are, but they probably don't have enough money to make a game like Last of Us. So I mean, you kind of gotta expect that in a sense, because they don't have the money. Undead Labels made State of Decay, huh? Well, Undead Labels isn't a poor company. They're not a poor developer. I mean, I think what games they made before. I think they made some iOS games, but you can't expect them to have the money that fucking Naughty Dog has. The last 3 Uncharted to make a game like Last of Us. So you can't really expect the best looking game. It's just it's arcade. Arcade games aren't the best looking. It's probably one of the best arcade games, and it has. State of Decay has the perfect feel. It makes you want to keep playing the game in a way. So if you play it, if you sit down, you grab your Xbox controller and you say, I'm going to play an hour of State of Decay. I guarantee you won't do that. You can't play an hour of State of Decay. You're like, alright, this is my last mission. You'll do it, and then someone will come up on the radio and say, hey, can you go get some supplies for us? And you're like, okay, it's only down the block, let's do it. And then that just keeps coming up. It has the great feeling that you want to keep playing the game. And that's really what a Game of the Year is a game that wants you to continue playing the game and not put it down. And that's really what State of Decay does, is you play it, and even, it does, I don't think, I've never seen another zombie game besides DayZ, which of course, DayZ's not really a zombie game, it's a mod of Arma. But I've never seen another zombie game do what this game does, where you die, you lose it, you're done. If you die, if your character dies, like for instance, there's an achievement to let when your characters die, and it's fucking brutal, but when you have to, I mean I did it for the achievement, you don't have to do it. But when you die, it's gone, you're done. And for instance, for the achievement, what I did is I picked the worst fucking character, because you could switch between characters. I'm thinking about doing a let's play on it, but I don't know yet. But you switch between characters, and when you die, you're done. You can go get that character's stuff, but you don't get it all. You get like maybe 75% of the stuff. You get the important stuff, like you get the medicine they had, the ammo and guns they had, and you get their weapons. And then when they die, they're done. And it's kind of an interesting thing, because it's like, oh shit, I just lost him. Man, I was getting his fucking skills all the way up. And you lose them, and you're like, fuck, man, now what do I do? Do I reload checkpoint or just continue without him, man? And so that's really what a really interesting thing they've done. And I'm looking forward to if they make another one, which I think they will make another one, because we've talked about it. But those are definitely my choices with Last of Us, Metro, and Infinite, BioShock, and State of Decay for Xbox Live. Thanks for watching my video. Check my channel out for more videos, and follow me on Twitter. It will be in the description. Bye.